Yes, sir, my man. We live and direct. You know what I'm talking about? Fucking around. You feel me? Fucking around with this Snax on Sports. Back at it again with another one. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know how we do. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this AB. We're gonna talk about this AB on this one. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, it should just be wild what niggas be out here doing. You feel me? So y'all know Antonio Brown. You feel me? NFL wide receiver, a former NFL wide receiver. You feel me? Um, he ain't playing right now. I believe he still wants to play, uh, but he just been I don't know. He just been doing a lot of stuff that like this. The thing I've been fucking with AB. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucking with AB this whole time, but where I started to jump off board, you know what I mean, is when he start um, essentially going at Tom Brady or you know I don't know backstabbing or kind of just betraying Tom Brady because that was the one that I thought that he would have the utmost respect for just because of the fact that you know what I'm saying, you know what Tom did for him, so to speak. Not what he did for him, like Antonio Brown earned his way into the league. So I'm not saying Tom Brady did something for him, like, but I mean just as far as like where AB was at in his career, everybody knew he could still play. You know what I'm saying? But he's just a wild card, man. You know what I mean? There's something going on up in that head. That's he ain't all there. You know what I mean? So Tom Brady vouched for him. You know what I mean? So and a motherfucker say, well, all Tom Brady was just using for football. Yeah, he's a football player. I need this man to help me win a championship, a Super Bowl, which they did. I don't understand what's wrong with that. When motherfuckers say that, Tom Brady don't really didn't care about him. He just wanted him he wanted to use him to help him to win a Super Bowl, bro. Like, for one, to say that now, if you're talking about care, like, see, people try to put dumb type of unacceptable or unexpected or unrealistic morals onto other motherfuckers that they wouldn't put on their own damn self. You know what I'm saying? To sit up there and say that Tom Brady don't care about AB, as to say that, bro, you care about your teammates to a certain extent. You know what I mean? All your teammates, everybody that you play with, just, you know what I mean, just people in general. But is it the same type of care that you would care for with your a family member or something like that? Nah, it ain't that type of care. But still, it's still it's just to say that, it's like, bro, they football players. You know what I'm saying? So to make it seem like, like like Tom Brady don't give a fuck if this nigga jumped off the bridge or fell off a cliff, and something happened to him, and you're like, oh well, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I was just trying to use it for football. No, it's not. It's not. That's not what it is, and that's what people try to insinuate and make it seem like he just didn't care. This man invited AB into his home with his wife and kids. So I don't like I'm trying to I care about you enough as a not just as a football player but as a person to show you that I'm willing to invite you into my home so we can build some type of chemistry and camaraderie before we even step on the field. You know what I'm saying? That's leadership, bro. That's you know what I mean? But when it's Tom Brady, it's all I don't care. He didn't care about him and this and that, blah blah blah. So, but they used each other. That's what happens in a partnership. You know what I mean? In a business relationship or whatever. You know what I mean? That's why things are agreed upon. You know what I'm saying? In his contracts and stuff, because you both are using both sides are using one another for their own benefit to achieve a common goal. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That's no different than when you at work. You know what I'm saying? Your job is paying you a certain, the contract is they pay you to do a certain job. You do the job, they got to pay you to do it. And the common goal is that the company thrives. You know what I'm saying? As long as you are up to par with the job functions and what the job requires. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. But both sides are using. The employee is using the job for money. The employer is using the employee to get a job done. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way it works, man. You know what I mean? So that's that. I heard Jason Whitlock. Now Jason Whitlock, you know what I mean? For people that don't know, a lot of people, if you follow sports, you probably know who Jason Whitlock is, but he's a former. He is a journalist, but formerly, I believe, of like ESPN and FS1. He worked at all of those big boy networks and all that stuff. But he's doing his own thing now. He got his own show on YouTube, the Jason Whitlock Show. You feel me? Or the Jason Whitlock podcast, or the Jason Whitlock Show, or whatever. But it's a dope show. And the thing about it is, because when he was on ESPN and FS1, a lot of the stuff that he said, and a lot of his views on certain things, I vehemently disagreed with. You know what I mean? I looked at him like a Uncle Tom, so to speak. But what I realized in watching him on his own show, because he can be more honest and more of himself, because he ain't with no corporate network. You know what I'm saying? Is that I actually do agree with a lot of his views. I still don't agree with everything that this man say. You know what I'm saying? But I found that I probably am a little bit more aligned with him on a lot of his views than not. Like I said, I disagree with a lot of stuff that he say, but a lot of stuff that he say I agree with. And what got me to that point is because of something that I heard Kwame Brown say, which is something I just need to hear him say. But you feel me? And that is, just because it's somebody that either I don't like, maybe not personally, because I don't know the man personally, but just his own air or on TV personality, just because I don't like that person, you know what I mean? Or I don't like what a person says, doesn't mean that when that person does say something that I agree with, that I'm gonna act like I don't agree with that. Like, it could be somebody that I disagree with that says something that I feel is true. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what got me over to Jason Whitlock. But I bring up Jason Whitlock because of something that he did say that I actually disagreed with. And it's when this whole Brady thing came out, as far as not Brady, Antonio Brown. You feel me? Because basically what this live is about, what this episode is about, is Antonio Brown posting. It's overall about him backstabbing Tom Brady in general. You know what I mean? Just over since the last season, when all this shit started. But just recently, like a couple days ago, Antonio Brown posted a photo of himself and Tom Brady's wife, supermodel Gisele Bundchen, or whatever her name is, but Gisele. And it's gotten a lot of press because it's pretty disrespectful because we are I'm not covering what's going on with with Tom Brady and his damn marriage. That's not a part of the shit with Snax on Sports that I want to cover. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers say, "Oh well, what about the Ime Udoka shit?" That's the coach of the Celtics. That's actually involving the team. You know what I mean? That actually involves the Boston Celtics, which are a sports team. So that's still sports. What's going on with Tom Brady and his wife? That's personal shit. So I'm not getting ready to cover that. You know what I'm talking about? But what I will say is that, obviously it's in the news that him and his wife is, I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know if it's just, speculation, what they're reporting or whatever. Giselle and Tom ain't saying shit. So that's why I can't really get caught up in all that. But it's being reported that Tom, that there's a little turbulence on the home front, and Tom and Giselle are somewhat at odds for whatever reason, because Tom want to still play, and you know what I mean. He was supposed to be done by now, or whatever. She want him at home with the kids, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so, in the midst of him going through that, and it's a report that came out yesterday that both Tom and Giselle both have hired divorce lawyers. Don't know how true it is. It's just a report. You know what I'm saying? But it's circulating. You know what I mean? Around it. You know what I mean? The interwebs of whatnot. So, in the midst of this man allegedly going through whatever he's going through with his wife, Antonio Brown feels like it's a dope move to troll Tom Brady. I don't know why, if he feels that. I don't know why he would be mad at Tom Brady. Tom Brady did nothing to you, but help you out from where you was at in your career. Brought you on. You won a Super Bowl. Okay. You say, oh, well, he helped him win Super. Man, Tom Brady already had 6 rings. So, I mean, yeah. Okay. You helped him win that 7th one but still. But gave you a chance. The only reason why you was on the Bucs is because of Tom Brady. That's the only reason why. If Tom Brady don't vouch for Antonio Brown, he not on the Bucs. He not on no team. So this is why I done backed off AB. Like I said, I'm not judging. I'm not judgmental. I'm not judging him. But motherfuckers, oh, nigga, just because Tom Brady your favorite player, you like Tom Brady. No. If Tom Brady would have done something to deserve this type of treatment from AB, I'm all for it. Tom Brady did nothing to deserve this, bro. Huh? While this man Brady is at a alleged personal low time in his life, possibly getting ready to go through a divorce, possibly. I don't know. Hopefully not. You feel like it's cool to post a photo of you, Antonio Brown, and Giselle hugging after y'all won that Super Bowl 2 years ago? Why do you feel the need to do that? For what? That's the ultimate sign of disrespect, bro. You know what I'm saying? But not to mention, this man invited you in your home. Like, what are you mad at Tom Brady for? It's not Brady's fault you're not on a team. It's not Brady's fault. So what are you mad at him for? So Once you start doing shit like that, I'm out. Like I said, I'm not judging them. Do what the fuck you do. You a grown ass man. Don't affect me like that. I'm just saying. See, I'm a nigga that's all about loyalty. You know what I mean? And that's why I fuck with niggas like. That's why I love niggas like Tony Yayo of G Unit. Niggas like Napoleon of the Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that's not going just because Tupac died, oh, now I'm going to go start doing songs with Bad Boy and that. Nah. We ain't got to keep beefing, but I'm not going to all of a sudden just go against the, you know what I mean, go against the grain like that. You know what I mean? Tony Yayo and 50 Cent forever give it up to Eminem for putting him in position. Like Tony Yayo said, you gotta always show love to the nigga that turned the lights on. How you disrespect him? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm not saying that, you know, AB earned his way into the league. I'm just saying as far as where he was at that point in his career, wasn't no team fucking with AB. He was on the Buccaneers strictly off the strength of Tom Brady, bro. That's it. So, there's some disrespectful shit right here. And I'm out. And where Jason Whitlock comes in is that he said something that I disagree with. He said basically that when AB made this post, that the first thing he thought about was, this is a bad look for Tom Brady because he invited this man into his house. And I'm like, how do you go? It was either that or because before he did this, before AB made this post of himself hugging Tom's wife, he was in the news a few days before for being somewhere overseas in a pool, butt-ass naked, putting his ass all in women's face, in a woman's face, and showing his private parts. And laughing and joking. I'm not judging this man on what he do. If that's what you want to do, go ahead on and do that. That's just some kind of weirdo behavior, bro. I'm sorry. It just is. So I think that one was the one where Jason Whitlock said what he said. He said as soon as he seen this, when he seen AB, and this video started going around of him being overseas at some whatever, I don't know, hotel, luxurious hotel or something, and being in the pool butt ass naked with other motherfuckers around, and you actually see in the video his butt cheeks come up out the water and he trying to put his ass in a woman's face. He laughing, she laughing. And then it goes to a point to where, you know, his you know, his shit come up out the, not dookie shit, but his other shit, you know what I mean, come up out the water and it's exposed. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing here, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go, oh, you say you ain't judging, but it sure is sound like you judging. I'm not judging. I'm just giving my opinion on me, myself. I wouldn't do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And even if I would do something like that, I wouldn't. I would do it for one. It would either be me by myself or me and my wife, and we would be in a location where it can't be filmed. It's only us right there, so it can't be filmed or videotaped or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, right. You ain't gonna catch me in public butt ass naked in the pool. You know what I mean? Doing some more weirdo shit. So that's all I'm saying. A lot of people say, "Well, you didn't ask for your opinion." You ain't gotta ask for it. I can give it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not judging AB for what he do. It don't make me feel no way. I'm just saying that, you know, in the midst of all this shit going on, so not only is this nigga in the news for some weirdo, damn near, well, not damn near, some obscene shit that he did, being butt ass naked in the pool in public, then that got videotaped. Then a few days later, he's being disrespectful to a man that showed him nothing but love and was trying to help his career continue on. You know, and won the Super Bowl and all this other stuff. So, and like I said with Jason Whitlock, once he seen that video of him being butt ass naked in the pool doing whatever the fuck he was doing, he said the first thing he thought about was how it's a bad look for Tom Brady because Brady invited this man into his home and all this other shit. It's not a bad look for Tom Brady, bro. That's teammates. This is not nothing new. Tom Brady has done this before. Many teammates have done this before, to where they have extended their home to a new teammate to try to ingratiate him in to the culture and that's a way to try to build a relationship outside of football. You know what I mean? So it don't got to just be about just football and that's it. Football. Yeah, we need to be good at football. But before we even jump on the field, come on, you know what I'm saying? Come, you just signed, or you just got traded over here. You know what I mean? You the new player that's gonna help us win the championship. You know what I'm saying? Come on through, man, and you know what I'm saying? Come stay a few nights with your boy over here, man. Let's, you know what I mean? Go fuck around, you know what I mean? Just whatever. Just bond and just, you know what I mean? Just get to know one another as teammates and all that type of shit, man. That's Brady. So that to me is not a like so I disagree with Jason Whitlock on that. Like, how the fuck is that your first thought, man? I mean, I can see I kind of see where you might be coming from as far as that's something that like in the midst of all this shit, like, damn, I can't believe this nigga Brady invited this type of nigga in his home. But that's not something that you fault Tom Brady for. You know what I mean? He was just trying to be nice. He would just be, nothing happened. So I disagree with Jason Whitlock on that. Maybe, he got some type of gripe against Tom Brady, and he, that's a part of the shit that I don't like that goes on in this new culture that we got out here in American media, or it just in pop culture or whatever, where somebody do something fucked up and whoever the person is that did it, or whatever the root of the problem is, they don't get blamed. Who get blamed is somebody else who like when one of these niggas, like I said this before, one of these niggas in the NFL, get to slapping the shit across they woman, and and somehow the NFL gets blamed because it's not, they're not protecting women's, I don't know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, how do Roger Goodell get blamed because a 6'3", 250-pound fucking linebacker slapped the shit out of his damn fiance? And Roger Goodell wasn't nowhere near around, ain't talked to this nigga, ain't told this nigga, hey, you need to go slap the shit out your damn your bitch. But somehow come back to Roger Goodell like it's his fault. So yeah, nah, this ain't got nothing to do with Tom Brady, man. That was AB over there. You know, doing that weird shit in the pool butt naked. I ain't got nothing to do with Tom Brady. So you got that weird shit going on, along with the fact that like this right here, you post my wife, a picture with you and my wife trying to trying to troll and be funny and you know, I mean that's just, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get why AB feels the need to behave in this manner. He want to still play football. You know what I'm saying? And you AB, you know for a fact this ain't gonna get you back in the league, or do he know? Because that's another thing they saying. You know, they trying to, oh, you know, that CTE really fucking up his head. Now, see, the thing with me with the CTE, I don't know. It may be true. It may not be true. You know what I mean? They talking about ever since he got that hit by Vontaze Burfict, he ain't been the same. Man, it ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with that one hit. Now, is it something is it CTE over the years of a lot of bad hits? Maybe. You know what I mean? I don't know whether it's CTE and all this shit, whether this nigga doing all this crazy shit, he don't realize what the fuck he doing, he just wilding out. But for me, and to me, the CTE, to say it's CTE is kind of giving him an excuse, to be honest with you. Like I said, if it's true, it's not an excuse. We don't know. The brain and all that shit, that's not something that you could really, you won't know until you can't find that. You can't go fucking with a brain. You can do it, you can fuck with your body and this and that and blah blah. I believe you can have brain surgery. I mean, it's risky than a motherfucker, but I believe it. There's such thing as brain surgery, and shit like that. But outside of that, you can't go fucking around with the brain. That's why they don't find out if a motherfucker has CTE until after they pass away. Then they can go up in there and see what the fuck was going on. You know what I mean? They can say yay or nay. But for me, I feel like the whole CTE thing, it was just an excuse, bro. Not like you when you say CTE, you basically giving him an excuse to say, oh, he's behaving this type of way because there's something fucked up going on in his brain and he don't know exactly what the fuck he doing or what's going on, or he just acting out because of whatever the fuck going on in his head. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it might be that. You know what I'm saying? It might be that, but if I'm putting my money on it and really banking on it and just using my common sense, I'm just saying this is a nigga that just lost his damn marbles. Like I put it in the description. He lost his damn mind. And sometimes you can just get, you can get to a certain point to where you feel invincible, untouchable, and you could, bring on this victim mentality. Like every time something happened to you, it's everybody else's fault. Ain't nothing that you had something to do with. You know what I'm saying? Same way with that Brett Favre shit. Not the victim mentality part, but the part about feeling invincible and entitled and all that shit. You know? So that fame and that shit, man, that ego and all that shit is a motherfucker, man. So, but yeah. The CTE thing is just an excuse for me. I don't think it got nothing to do with CTE. I just think this how AB is, bro. Straight up. You know what I mean? He just one of them niggas. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't judge him. This is not a judge thing. I'm not saying, oh, I hate AB because of this. Fuck that nigga. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying to have done this to Tom Brady and to be trying to like poke at him and make fun of what's going on with him and his marriage right now, and then to say the things that you said last year on that podcast about Tom Brady didn't care about me and this thing, he just used me for football, and you know, and then to try to walk it back and, you know, say, you know, and then say something about him again. You know what I mean? Tom Brady did absolutely nothing but help Antonio Brown, bro. Absolutely nothing but help. So, you know, that's when you realize, okay, it either is some CTE shit going on in that brain and some fucked up shit going on, and he just don't realize what the fuck going on, or he's just a extremely horrible person when it comes to just being victimized, feeling like a nigga, motherfuckers is like, no, they did this to me, or they did that, or this happened because of this, and you know, it was their fault. You know what I mean? I'm that nigga. Like, it's only either one of the two. Because any sane individual, the one that's Tom Brady, bro. I mean, you not gonna just fuck over Tom Brady like that. Even if he didn't help you out, dude. I mean, it's Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? But then the fact that he looked out for you, essentially helped you get a job, and get back in the league, and helped you win your first championship. You know, invited you into his home. Like, that's the most respectful and that's the highest form of honor that you can show a human being, somebody that's not your damn family, that's not your blood, and even some even blood. But that's the highest honor you can give a motherfucker, is to invite a motherfucker into your home, where you live, where you lay your head, where your family is at. You know what I'm saying? So if I invite you into my home, I think something about you. That don't mean I think that you know, that don't mean I'm saying I love you or I mean, yeah, I love all. So yeah, I do love you, but I mean love, like a family member kind of love. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I love you or nothing like that, but that it means I think highly of you in some way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, to me, AB is totally out of pocket for this. You know, and yeah, after backstabbing Tom Brady, he can forget it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the NFL is over. You know what I'm saying? That's done. So his second to last straw was New England. Once he went over there, okay, that was almost the last straw. But what gave him another chance is when Tom Brady left from over there. You know what I'm saying? Because then he could. Cause Bill Belichick wasn't doing all that. As long as Tom Brady was staying, Scott, we good, bro. We ain't. We brought this nigga over here. We trying to win. This nigga on knowing how the Patriots organization is, and they don't tolerate none of that bullshit. This nigga get caught on a group text, basically harassing his baby mama or whoever the fuck, you know, and trying to get and I don't know, bro. I've been behind AB for the longest, fucking with him, and you know, saluting him. But once this Tom Brady shit happened, I knew he was a lost cause. I was like, nigga, you just don't give a damn. You don't want to play in the NFL no more. Tom Brady is NFL royalty, bro. Like, you fuck over a nigga like that, it's over for you, dog. And you black nigga, you would have had a better chance if you was white. So they'll let them niggas go back and forth with each other. Two white niggas. They ain't been letting no niggas go back and forth with a nigga like Tom Brady. Your ass up out of here. Like, nigga, what? They're like, nigga, this Tom Brady, bitch. Fuck you talking about? This the golden boy. You ain't gonna let your thugged out ass come up in here and try to intimidate and punk Tom Brady. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking thug. But, you know, that's what they saying. You know? So, yeah, AB, he's done in the NFL. So, you know, he got a little rap thing going on now. So, we'll see what happens with that. You know what I'm saying? He got his little rap thing going on. Fucking with Kanye. But you know, Kanye on that godly time. You know what I'm saying? So Kanye, hey, all them being butt naked, you know, overseas and getting caught. That ain't, you know, that ain't God time kind of behavior right there. And Kanye ain't gonna come out and say nothing negative about Antonio Brown, as he shouldn't. That ain't, you know, But I've been seeing that. You know, I've been, you know, even keeping a little distance. You know, AB might still mention him or say this, you know, Kanye this, Kanye that. Thank you, Kanye, for showing us artists the way to this and that. Bro, you a football player, bro. You a football player. That's what you is, bro. Period, point blank. I know these niggas get money and they think they, and you can still be a part of the culture, hip hop culture, even as an athlete. You know what I mean? Look at Allen Iverson. Now, I know Allen Iverson attempted to, you know, rap and stuff like that at one point, but he didn't go off the fucking on some crazy shit. You know what I mean? He put out a lot of NBA players put out a rap album. A few football players put out a rap album. That's not just exclusive to Allen Iverson. But I'm just saying he was able to do that, but still understand the fact that this is not what I do. I'm an athlete. I'm a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? And Antonio Brown, somewhere along the line, he's lost that. He really think he a real rapper and shit. He not all this shit. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's you know, and even that I'm from the pit to the palace. Again, you know what I mean? That's when I was fucking with him. You know what I mean? I still fuck with him as far as some of that a little bit, but I know what he is. I know he ain't no, you know what I mean? It's just entertainment. I know he ain't no real rapper and shit. Antonio Brown ain't no real rapper, bro, like that. Come on, man. I know mom was on the good shit. He more of a real rapper than you, nigga. He can do more than you. He got more money than you, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. I don't give a damn how much money you got. You ain't no Antonio Brown ain't no more of a I'm an artist, a real life artist out here. Straight rap shit, man. You know what I mean? I've been doing this. You know what I mean? Bleed this shit. So just because you got money and you coming in and you can put out an album and do this and do that, nigga, you ain't nigga, I'm a real artist out here, my nigga. A real authentic artiste, bitch. You feel me? Check my pedigree, man. Check my catalog. So, but nah, it ain't about it ain't about that and all that. You know what I mean? With me, I'm just saying, a motherfucker will hear me say that and say, I'm just, you know, say, well, you know, you said he ain't no artist. You say, you know, you shit. He, you know, I know more about him than you, and all that type of shit. Yeah, you know about him because he's a football player. That's why you know about him. Because he's Antonio Brown, the former NFL wide receiver. You know what I mean? That's why you know about him. After that, then yeah, you're gonna hear about all the other wild out and crazy shit the nigga doing because of who he is. You know what I mean? He's an athlete. He's a professional football player. But that's not the source of it. So, but that's basically it, man. I'm done. You know what I mean? I ain't really want to I ain't really had too much to say about this. I mean, it is what it is. AB, he out of pocket, you know what I mean? The nigga that backstab Tom Brady for no damn reason at all. And so that just shows a nigga character, you know what I mean? That just shows that a nigga can't be trusted, you know what I mean? Once you backstab a nigga that did nothing but show you love, you know what I mean? There's absolutely no reason for you to, to backstab a nigga and you know what I mean? And turncoat on a nigga and you do the shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's just some weird ass shit right there. That's some weirdo shit, some weird ass shit. So it is what it is. But Snax on Sports, you feel me? I got a few more other topics, man, that I need to address. So I'm probably be doing a few, one or two topics throughout the day. And we just gonna do it like that there, player. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, but I'm gone. Snax on Sports. I'll be back with another one in a minute. You feel me? Hopefully I addressed everything I needed to say on this topic. Because sometimes it be shit that I be wanting to say that I think about beforehand. And I'll say everything that I want to say, but it'll be one or two things I leave out. But I think I addressed it all. So yeah, I'm done. I got I got a few little moves to bust anyway. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, gone.